it was not a piece, this concerto, which was part of very much my learning. Even Shostakovich, I knew the symphonies, the string quartets, the piano music, the piano concertos, the cello concertos, much before I heard about, well, not about, but heard his violin concerto. And the first time I really got to know the piece was when I was assigned to conduct it, because I was assigned to conduct a concert after the laureates of the Queen Elizabeth competition of violin. And it was in Luxembourg, and the two winners that year were two wonderful violinists, and one of the two was Sergei Khachatryan. He's been here with the orchestra a few seasons ago, Armenian violinist, and he played the first concerto of Shostakovich. I couldn't believe that piece. Beautiful from the very first note. I think it's Shostakovich at his best. Each movement has such a profound message, meaning. Also the interaction between the orchestra and the violin. The finale and the second movement are both very difficult to put together, because they are so virtuosic and have a lot to do with solo winds dialoguing with the instrument. Of course, the centerpiece of it is the Passacaglia, which is this bass line that's coming back and coming back, almost like an entire nation marching to something that's inexorable and which we don't know exactly about how it will end. And there's a sense of threat and yet a sense of weight. But with Shostakovich there's always a glimpse of hope too. And in the hands and the talent of this young violinist from Armenia, this was extraordinary. Here in Philadelphia, it was important to do that piece with a musical partner that I would think is combines all the great qualities of the greatest violinist, but also a very deep human connection to what this concerto means. And I'm so thrilled that we will be performing with Lisa Batiashvili. Lisa is a great friend of the orchestra for years now, and she's a great friend, personal friend of mine for years too. And I believe she is, when she plays, anything she plays, she gets to the beyond the note, beyond even the first degree of significance of a piece. And doing this concerto with her will be the first time that we collaborate on that particular piece, but I cannot imagine a better way for me to get to know this piece even better and to bring it to our audiences. Russian repertoire is always and will always be closely associated with this orchestra because of its sound, because of its generosity, because also of great conductors who've been nurturing a great way of having this impressive, imposing sound and attitude toward this music, which is the right way. Rachmaninoff's Third Symphony is a great display for its orchestra. It was intended to be this way, similar to the symphonic dances. By the end of his life, Rachmaninoff, and I think we can feel the nostalgia and the pain of being increasingly estranged from his own country, his own nation. And in that sense, that piece of Rachmaninoff relates very deeply and closely to the Shostakovich, which is a very dark work, but I have to say also a great display for the qualities of the orchestra on a pure technical basis. And when I imagined this program, I immediately asked myself, in this room, Nico Muley, to write a piece to open such a program. And I wanted him to know the context of this Shostakovich and this Rachmaninoff precisely. And he is coming up with this wonderful piece called Mixed Messages. And because message is a key word, I think, in both of the bigger pieces on that program, it proves to be the perfect fit for all three.